My lords, if you want to conquer the galaxy with an army of hyper-customized and fully modular machines, then you'll likely enjoy this video. I am the Red King, and you'll normally find me speculating on the incredible lore that Stellaris has to offer, but today I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive so that I can tell you all about Stellaris, the Machine Age. Today we are going to cover the new civics, ascension paths, and traits that will come with the Machine Age DLC. And we shall begin with the guided Sapient civics. Machines, organics, and hive minds will all get their own version of this civic. Empires who choose it will be devoting themselves to the creation of emergent species. They will allocate portions of their worlds to safeguard the development of pre-sapient life. This civic will remove colony ships and replace them with Genesis arcs, and it will also give a speed and cost reduction bonus to terraforming. Obsessional Directive lets you experience a machine empire with slightly faulty programming. An empire taking this civic is forced into the production of consumer goods in ever increasing amounts. At this point, it's important to note that normally a machine empire would have no need for consumer goods. Nevertheless, you will have to play around a production target and a delivery date, hit these targets, and reap the rewards. Other new machine civics include tactical algorithms. Empires who take this civic would have been initially designed for war games and/or naval fleet support. Your mercenary enclave capacity is increased by 1, your base intel level increased by a flat 20, and you will start the game with a military academy, and your commanders will all have the tactical algorithms trait. But the real power of this civic comes in the form of mercenary enclaves. Normally, Gestalt cannot create mercenary enclaves, only capture them from other empires. This civic will allow your robotic empire, for the first time, to create them. And finally, to circle back to hives and organics, they are also getting innate or natural design respectively. An empire who takes this civic is adamant that nature has already created perfection in its people's genetic code. This society dedicates its medical and research facilities to preserving and safeguarding its pristine genetics. This civic has the potential for some real early game power. You are given access to early trait points at empire creation, but you cannot change the traits later in the game. Pairing this with Clone Army could be very powerful indeed. Next we move on to the Ascension pathways. Both Cybernetic and Synthetic Ascension have received upgrades. Both now use the situation system that we touched on in the previous video to help guide your empire through the monumentous changes that come with cybernetic augmentation or fully synthetic evolution. However, being that this DLC is the Machine Age, both individualistic machines and Gestalt machines are going to get a little bit extra. The regular synthetic tree has been replaced with 3 new ascension paths: virtuality, nanotech, and modularity. These extra steps will allow you to push the boundaries of your machine experience that much more. The virtual machine tree will focus on a taller playstyle, i.e. one that likes to stay fairly small and does not expand its borders. Your population will receive massive bonuses from increased production to immortality. However, the more you expand, the harder you'll find the upkeep costs. This playstyle is going to be quite a novel experience, with jobs automatically being filled as virtual pops are simply created to work them. Unemployment will no longer be an issue, because the pop will simply be switched off. Not dystopian in any way at all. For those of you who prefer to expand and spread wide across the galaxy, nanotech is likely the choice for you. The nanotech tree will give you several ways to increase your empire's power. From a new decision to turn planets into nanite worlds, a new starbase building to create nanites, several new edicts, and nanite probe ships to bolster your fleets. And finally, but certainly not last, the third path you can choose is modularity. Modularity, like the name suggests, really gives the user the ultimate control over the individual pops in your empire. If you like to min-max traits, this is likely the choice for you. Choosing modularity gives you some great perks, such as your metallurgists producing living metal, and your roboticists boosted by utilizing living metal, giving you a nice cyclical boost to prop production. But their real strength comes in their unique traits, which leads me nicely onto some of the new traits coming in Machine Age. Beginning with some of them that are specific to modularity, we have Dark Matter Engines. This trait will boost resource production by a whopping 60% at the cost of dark matter upkeep. Monoform will decrease your pop housing by 80%, and increase mechanical pop construction speed by 20%, and there are many more that you can choose from. There are also some new cybernetic traits, some of which include integrated weaponry, increases army damage by 100% and ensures your enforcers will reduce crime at a quicker rate. Bionic engineers will increase your engineering research output by 15%. Physics and sociology have equivalents, and embellished augments increase amenities from jobs by 20%. Which of the 3 synthetic trees are you most intrigued by? Please let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching, and please be sure to subscribe, as next time we are going to cover the 3 origins of the Machine Age.